Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna do Diva Dance and this is gonna be the rock and roll version. There's another version where the lines are more vertical, but personally I love rock and roll. I love Diva Dance rock and roll. So that's what we're gonna do today. So this is one of the Zentangle original patterns, and let's see, we are on episode 14 today. So let's go ahead and write that on our card. Because like I said, this is Diva. Dance. And we're just gonna make a quick little note. Let me put a little parentheses right here. We'll say R and R just for reference. And then Zentangle. And this is episode 14. If you want to write that on your card. All right. So for this one, what we're going to want to do is we're going to start off with a simple little swirl in the middle. So go ahead and just kind of come around here. Come around. And then take a pause right here. So next what we want to do, and you can do this a couple different ways. The method I like to do is we're going to create these bump outs. So I like to go ahead and put them on before I go around, and you'll see here in just a second. So I'm going to make this little bump out. Then let's put another one. Let's go right here. That'll be a nice place for it. So we're going to pick up right where we left off. And as we're making these auras around, you're going to come around and come around these bump outs. So your swirl is now kind of taking on a different shape. So like I said, I like to go ahead and pause and put my bumps in. So normally I'd go ahead and pause and I'd put in a couple more bumps, right? Just color them in, make the bumps, but color them in, and then take my aura just around those and keep going. Some people like to go ahead and draw in where they would want their line to bump out, and then they come back in afterwards and then they put their bump out in like this. Either way is fine. There's no wrong way. The only wrong way is you're not having fun. So okay, so like that. But like I said, I like to go ahead and draw in the little bump outs. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this one in next. Because like I said, I kind of like to draw them in first and then come around and then go around. So go ahead and put that bump in over here. And again, just go around and aura. Now, you can do this pattern where you just keep making those around and around, and it actually ends up making this almost like flower pattern. That's really cute. But I'm going to show you kind of a more organic pattern that's going to look all, I don't know, like it's growing outside of itself. So to do that, what you're going to do is if you pause right here, this is a good spot for this. So I'm going to come out. Just draw this line coming out. It's almost like it's growing out. And then I'm going to go ahead and aura that line here. And then come back. And I know I want to put probably another bump out right here. So I'm going to go ahead and draw that in and fill it. And then next, what I'm going to do is go ahead and take this line and you're just going to pick back up the O-ring of these bump outs of your tangle. Let's go ahead and put one, like another bump out over here. This crazy little bump out over here. Come around. And these you can put as many in or as few as you want. Let's put another one right here, like almost like it's up under a little squiggly that's growing out of our shape. Come up and around. Go ahead and put another one over here. And since I'm over here, I think a good place to draw another one of these little squiggly lines would be right here. We'll have it kind of come out and around and off the page over here. Do another bump out, fill it in, and again, just picking up the aura. And again, we're going to go under this shape. So if you're familiar with Zentangle, we do these, what they call holly paw, which is when you're going under. Just going to do another little bump out over here. So now, and I've shown you what it looks like if we like go outside of our boundaries. But what if we did this and we're like, well, I don't want to go outside the lines. And that's okay. You don't have to. Maybe you make a little, let's see, little loopy line here. So say you want to come around here and in. Just go ahead and pick that back up and round. And then maybe we'll make a small bump out right here. So we're going to come around, over. Do another bump out. Depending on your project, you know, you might want to pick a spot where you decide you're kind of done with this pattern, and you can either, like I said, you can keep going or you can stop. If you stop, I would recommend like just kind of ending your line around, you know, one of these areas that kind of bumps out so you can kind of hide your ending line. Or you can keep going to the edge of your paper. You just keep going around and around and around, just making these auras. Let's go ahead and make another bump out over here. So you can kind of see, obviously it just kind of takes on a little organic life of its own. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward this so y'all don't have to keep watching because I think you all get the kind of gist of what we're doing here. All right, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and just tuck it in right here so y'all can kind of see. And that is Diva Dance Rock and Roll. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time.